Hey guys, X Master here, and today I'll be talking about all new exotic weapons coming to Destiny with the Taken King expansion. I just decided to go to the armory and see if it's been updated, and it has weapons that I've never heard of and I've never seen any information on before. So let's start. Obviously we know a lot of these weapons, except we didn't know like perks or stats or names. So this one, starting out with this exotic auto rifle, I haven't seen it anywhere, I haven't heard of it, but it's called the Fabian Strategy, and basically it looks really cool. It looks like a old design, you know, like those Haka weapons from the old generation, world wars and stuff. And the description reads, wait for enemy to make a mistake, die, stand by for ghost resurrection, repeat as necessary. And it has kinetic damage, crowd control, infuse, and I think this is the exotic perk. This weapon, front lines. This weapon has increased handling, stability, and rate of fire when enemies are close. And life support, kills with this weapon while critically wounded have a chance to start regenerating health. So this can be obtained by quest. This item can drop as a quest reward, and this item can drop in the Taken King expansion. Now moving on, next we have the new exotic hand cannon, Ace of Spades. Now the description reads, don't play your hand unless you're sure that you have an ace in the hole. And then we get to see this weapon. It looks similar to the last word, but with a different color design. And it's not exactly like it, the shape is kind of different. It has third eye, kinetic damage, infuse, and maverick. Precision kills move one round from your ammo reserves into the magazine, which I find is an amazing perk. And firefly, precision kills with this weapon cause the target to explode, which is one perk that made Fatebringer very famous. Now it can drop from quest, and it drops in the Taken King expansion. Moving on, we have exotic scout rifle called Tallock. Now the Tallock is exotic scout rifle, and its description reads, release the storm, hold nothing back. Now in this little 3D view of it, as a warlock logo on it, which I don't know if it actually will be for warlocks only, but it might. Now this can drop from quest and Taken King, and the exotic perk overflow. This weapon has better handling, rate of fire, and stability while the wielder super is charged. And Eye of the Storm. This weapon becomes more accurate as your health gets lower. Moving on, we have Zalo Supercell, which is an exotic auto rifle, and Upcycle Torrent of Righteous Thunder. Is the description. You can get this from Zur and the Taken King. Now notice how this weapon says Zur and the others didn't. This one says Zur and the Taken King, and it doesn't say quest. So I'm thinking for the other ones you have to do a quest. And the exotic perk Zalo Supercell arc projectiles have the chance to chain lightning when enemies are close together. Bolts from the blue double kills with this weapon, charge small amounts of super energy, and return ammo to the magazine. Persistence and infuse. Moving on, we have an exotic hand cannon, which looks very similar to the last word. Is when death becomes an afterthought. Is the description. Look at the 3D model. It looks pretty much the same as the last word, just with a different color scheme. And then the perks: kinetic damage, deadeye, bonus to range, stability, and movement speed when aiming down sights. Triple tap, the first curse, precision kills while aiming down sights grant increased range and stability until the next reload. And this weapon can be infused. Moving on, we have the 347 Vested Dynasty, which is an exotic scout rifle, but as you can see in the Bungie armory, it says Boolean Gemini, and the description is fight your way. It's the exact same weapon, and I guess it's been changed, so it's no longer the 347 Vested Dynasty. It's coming with the Taken King. It's no longer 347 Vested Dynasty, Actually, over here it doesn't say Taken King, so it might not be coming to Taken King, but I'm pretty sure it is, as we've seen gameplay of it. And it has his name change called Boolean Gemini now. And the exotic perk has also been changed. One way, bonus agility on precision kills stacks up to 3 times, or another, bonus armor on non-precision kills stacks up to 3 times. Now those you can choose from whichever you want. It's for customization, and those are the two exotic perks on it. Now moving on, we have the Jade Rabbit, which is a PlayStation exclusive scout rifle. What kind of harebrained scheme do you have got in mind this time? And then it has a primary perk called the Fate of All Fools, which doesn't make any sense to me. Chain body shots to gain bonus damage on your next precision shot and return ammo to the mag, Zen moment, spray and play, and infuse. Now, what does this mean? It says Fate of All Fools is the exotic perk for the Jade Rabbit. Now, is this a glitch? I have no idea. It doesn't say that it will drop in the Taken King either, or a quest, so that's pretty interesting. But yeah, that's basically the primaries. Over here we do have Fate of All Fools. We have it with the description: the wise man knows his fate, the fool merely finds it, and the 3D model. And then the exotic perk is also the Fate of All Fools, and sources unknown. This item can drop in situationally dependent ways. So I'm guessing that the Jade Rabbit one is a glitch, and it's just written wrong. I don't know. But the Fate of All Fools is there. Now moving on, we will go into special exotic weapons, and we have the Telesto, which is an exotic fusion rifle coming. And the description reads: Vestige of the Queen's Hairbringers yet linger among Saturn's moons. It does void damage. It has Harbinger's Spark. Multi-kills with this weapon spawn orbs for your allies. Unplanned Reprieve. Fusion projectiles attach and detonate with a delayed void blast. Battle Runner infused. Now this will also can be sold by Zur, and it will drop in the Taken King. Moving on, we have the Chaperone, which is a slug shotgun, the first slug shotgun coming to Destiny. The description reads: my mother had a shotgun we call a Chaperone, kept us alive out there before we got to the city. And that is said by Amanda Holiday. That was a quote by Amanda Holiday. Solar damage: the roadborne precision kills briefly grant bonus handling, range, and precision damage with this weapon. 3 rapid precision kills while born on the road is active will return 2 rounds to the chamber. And I think born on the road is supposed to be the roadborne. And the Chaperone. This weapon fires a single precision slug, grants agility boost. And then infuse. This cannot be bought by Zur. According to the sources, it can be dropped in a quest, and it also drops in Taken King, obviously. Moving on, we have a sniper rifle that we've only seen like fire 2 bullets at all. We've only seen this piece of gameplay of this, where I speculated what it would be, and it is the blinding sniper rifle. Now the description reads: huddled at the mountain's base, we had no choice but to beat our plow shares into swords once more. And it looks really cool. It has a really cool look to it. Zur will be selling it, and it drops in Taken King, obviously. It does arc damage. The Hereafter perk, crouching, increases scope zoom and makes it easier to aim under fire. I like that because you can customize how much you want it to zoom. Blinding light, precision kills with this weapon have the chance to cause a bright flash that can blind nearby enemies. Infuse Perfectionist. Magazine is refunded if all shots fired are precision kills. Now that's a new perk coming, and that is like the Black Hammer, what used to be the Black Hammer. It doesn't take out a reserve, it's refunded, but if all shots are precision kills, so not precision hits, precision kills. So you gotta be careful about that. That's it for the exotic specials. Moving on to the heavies, we have Boltcaster, which is a exotic sword, and it is an arc sword. It looks really cool. Take a look at this. Really cool. Now sources: Crucible Handler, Lord Shax. The Crucible Handler sometimes sell this item in the tower, which is really weird, having a exotic, especially a new weapon type exotic, being sold in the tower like that. I don't know if it will be sold in the first day or something. I hope not. But yeah. Arc Edge. This weapon deals arc damage. Sword Strike. Use and then a blank button to attack with the sword. Arc Forged Guard. Used to guard. Effective against solar and void attacks. Less effective against arc attacks. Tempered Light. Increased armor when wielding the sword. Sword of Thunder. Used to shoot a beam of arc light from your sword, creating a lingering electrical storm. That sounds insane. And then Scabbard. Increases sword ammo capacity. Live by the sword. Kills with this sword have a chance to grant orbs. Warrior Light. Increased damage for your attack. And then we have the next version of a sword, which will be called the Dark Drinker. And this is a void sword. The description reads, with your own hands you forge the mighty Dark Drinker. Now take it in hand and slake its thirst. Again, it looks really cool. And it can be sold by Crucible Handler Shax. Void Edge. This weapon deals void damage. Use button to attack with a sword. Void Forged Guard. Used to guard. Effective against arc and solar attacks. Less effective against void attacks. Tempered Light. Supermassive Vortex. Used to unleash a spiral of void energy in all directions. Kind of like that Showstopper perk for Blade Dancer, except void. Die by the sword. Kills with the sword. Replenish grenade energy. Really cool. Now notice how this description reads, you forged it just like the Raise Lighter. Now moving on, we have Raise Lighter, which is a solar one. It looks really cool again. Can be sold by Lord Shax. With your own hands you have more of a mighty Raise Lighter. Now take it in hand and feed its flames. Solar Edge, Sword Strike, Solar Forged Guard, Tempered Light, Phoenix Uppercut. Used to launch into a Solar Light Uppercut. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the exotic weapons and new exotic weapons. There might be more, I don't think so though. Bungie put all these in their armory, and I'm guessing these are the new ones. There are a lot, and it's awesome. We have all of these new weapons. Well, some of them are being transferred. So here are all of them again. There are 19 new exotic weapons coming to the Taken King, which is absolutely insane. But that does include the exotics that are getting carried over. We have Fabian Strategy, Ace of Spades, Telok, Monte Carlo, Source Regime, Zealous Supercell, Telesto, Hawkman, The First Curse, The Last Word, Thunderlord, Truth, Invective, The Fourth Horseman, The Chaperone, Hereafter, Boltcaster, Dark Drinker, and Raise Lighter. Those are all the exotic weapons. Obviously, if you don't want to include the new versions of the old exotics, go ahead. But yeah, those are the new exotics coming. Like Bungie said, there'd be 12 new exotics, this not including the old ones are 12. So those are all of them. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe for daily content, and I'll see you next time.